Every moment, every breath, we thank Allah. The blessings of Ramadan, the blessings of Ramadan, the blessings of Ramadan, the blessings of Ramadan.
Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen, wassalatu wassalamu ala Sayyidil Mursaleen. Amma ba'd, fa'a'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajeem. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. As-salatu wassalamu alayka ya Rasulallah, wa ala alika wa ashabika ya Habiballah. As-salatu wassalamu alayka ya Nabiyallah, wa ala alika wa ashabika ya Nurullah. My dear Islamic brothers and viewers of Madani channel, Alhamdulillah Azza wa Jal, we are back with another episode of the blessings of Ramadan. Inshallah Azza wa Jal, as usual, firstly we'll listen to the excellence of Durood Sharif. The beloved of Allah, the faultless, Sallallahu Ta'ala Alayhi Wa Sallam said, "Whoever recites Durood upon me 1,000 times in one day shall not die until he sees his place in heaven." Sallu ala al-Habib, sallallahu ta'ala ala Muhammad, sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa sallam. Sayyiduna Sahal bin Abdullah radiyallahu ta'ala anhu narrates that the shining moon of prophethood, the ultimate intercessor, distributor of Allah's bounties, sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa sallam said, "There is a gate in heaven called Rayyan. On the day of judgment, this gate will be opened for those who fast in the world. No one else will be allowed to enter through this gate. It will be announced, where are the people who used to fast? They will stand up, and no one else will be allowed to enter through this gate. This gate will be closed after they enter heaven." Subhanallah. Dear Islamic brothers and viewers of Madani channel, how fortunate fasting people are. They will be treated with great splendor on the day of judgment. There will also be other fortunate people walking into heaven, but these people will be given the privilege of entering through the gate called Rayyan. Subhanallah. Sayyiduna Salama bin Qaisar radiyallahu ta'ala anhu narrates that Makki Madani Mustafa, the mercy of the universe, king of the world, sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa sallam said, "Anyone who fasts a day for Allah's pleasure, Allah will move him away from hell the distance covered by a baby crow flying continuously until it grows old and dies." Dear Islamic brothers and viewers of Madani channel, crows have very long lifespans. Ghuniyatul Talibin states a crow can live up to 500 years. Amir al-Mu'minin Sayyiduna Umar Farooq Azam radiyallahu ta'ala anhu narrates that the mercy of the universe, Makki Madani Mustafa sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa sallam said, "If anyone fast with silence and peace for even one day in Ramadan, Allah Azza wa Jal will make for him a palace of red rubies or green emeralds." Subhanallah Azza wa Jal. Sayyiduna Abu Hurairah radiyallahu ta'ala anhu narrates that the blessed king of the universe, the ultimate intercessor, sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa sallam said, "There is zakah, charity for everything, and the zakah for your body is fasting, and fasting is half of patience." Sayyiduna Abdullah bin Abi Awfa radiyallahu ta'ala anhu narrates that the beloved Rasul of Allah sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa sallam said, "The sleeping of a fasting person is worship. His silence is tasbih. His prayers are answered and his deeds are accepted." Subhanallah. Did you see how great a fasting person is? His sleeping is worship. His silence is tasbih. His supplications and deeds are accepted by Allah Azza wa Jal. Mother of the believers, Sayyidatuna Aisha Siddiqa radiyallahu ta'ala anha says that the ocean of mercy for mankind, our beloved Rasul sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa sallam said, "If anyone spends the morning in the state of fast, the gates of the sky are open for him. His body parts do tasbih, and the angels in the first sky pray for his forgiveness until sunset. If he performs 1 or 2 rakat, they become a light for him in the skies. The heavenly maids who will be his wives say, Ya Allah Azza wa Jal, send him to us. We are anxious to see him. Subhanallah Azza wa Jal, Subhanallah Azza wa Jal. Look how fortunate a fasting person is. The gates of the sky are open for him. The angels of the first sky pray for his forgiveness until sunset. If he prays salah, it will be light for him in the sky, and the maids of heaven will be waiting for him anxiously. And if he says La ilaha illallah or Subhanallah or Allahu Akbar, then 70,000 angels will write the reward until sunset. Sayyiduna Ali karramallahu ta'ala wajhahul kareem narrates that the blessed and noble Makki Madani Mustafa sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa sallam said, the one whom his fast stops from eating or drinking what he desires, Allah Azza wa Jal will satisfy him with heavenly fruits and drinks. Subhanallah. Sayyiduna Abdullah ibn Abbas radiyallahu ta'ala anhu narrates that the king of paradise, the beloved of Allah Azza wa Jal, sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa sallam said, on the day of judgment, a golden eating mat will be placed for fasting people, whilst other people will be waiting for their accountability. Allahu Akbar. Sayyiduna Abdullah ibn Umar radiyallahu ta'ala anhuma narrates that Rasulullah sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa sallam said, in the sight of Allah Azza wa Jal, there are 7 types of deeds. 2 are those that necessitate 2 other things. 2 are such that their reward is the same. 1 is such that its reward is 10 times. 1 is such that its reward is 700 times. And the last is such that no one except Allah Azza wa Jal knows its exact reward. The 2 that necessitate 2 are, number 1, if anyone meets Allah Azza wa Jal having worshipped Him sincerely without associating a partner with Him, then he will definitely enter heaven. Entrance into heaven will become necessary for him. And number 2, if anyone meets Allah Azza wa Jal having associated a partner with Him, then hell will become necessary for him. If anyone commits a sin, he will suffer equal consequences. Only one sin. If anyone intends to perform a good deed, he will be rewarded the same as one deed. If anyone carries out a good deed, then he will be rewarded 10 times. If anyone spends in the path of Allah Azza wa Jal, then every dirham will be equivalent to 700 dirhams, and every dinar will be equivalent to 700 dinars. And fasting is for Allah Azza wa Jal. No one except Him knows its reward. Subhanallah. My dear Islamic brothers and viewers of Madani channel, anyone who dies with faith will either enter heaven by the grace of Allah Azza wa Jal without being held accountable, or Allah Azza wa Jal forbid, after suffering the punishment for his sins. Anyone who dies in the state of disbelief will remain in hell for eternity. If anyone commits a sin, he will be punished for only one sin. Just look at the mercy of Allah Azza wa Jal. You will be given the reward for doing a good deed, for simply making the intention. And if you carry it out, you will be rewarded 10 times. Spending in the path of Allah Azza wa Jal will earn you 700 times more reward. And what about someone who fasts? Only Allah Azza wa Jal knows his reward. Sayyiduna Kabul Ahbar radiyallahu ta'ala anhu says, on the day of judgment, an announcement will be made. Every man will reap what he sowed. He will be rewarded equal to his deeds, except the people of the Quran, scholars of the Quran, and those who fasted. They will be given immeasurable reward. Dear Islamic brothers and viewers of Madani channel, in the hereafter we will reap whatever we are sowing in the world. Scholars and fasting people are very lucky because they will be granted immeasurable reward on the day of judgment. In order to obtain the blessings of fasting and to illuminate your inner selves with knowledge, please join the Madani environment of Dawat-e-Islami, the international non-political religious movement of Quran and Sunnah.